below.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us. I am Ajibola Ojeshola.
Good morning, everyone. I am Adibimpe Omotayo.
And like play, first quarter of
It's
2026 is gone. So
Time flies.
yeah, I remember when we started the year and everybody kept saying 2026, 2026. Now the first 3 months are over. And a lot of people are saying, Ojo Nkpe.
And somebody's birthday month is coming.
Whose month?
She's always running now. I don't know why she's talking now. And then when that day comes, you now say, don't wish me happy birthday. Don't wish me happy birthday.
This one, you cannot escape it. You cannot escape it.
Anyways, welcome to the show. And of course, if you're just joining us for the very first time, this is the conversation we do this Mondays through Fridays. Let's get the show started this morning by taking our news points, shall we, Ajibola?
All right, so we are starting with politics. Kwankwanso ADC gears up for 2027 showdown with Tinubu. As Nigeria inches towards another defining electoral cycle, there are reports that early permutation ahead of 2027 presidential election are already reshaping the country's political landscape. At the heart of the unfolding drama is a fresh push by three of the opposition's most formidable figures, Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, and Rabiu Musa Kwankwanso, to close ranks under a common platform and mount what could become the stiffest challenge yet to President Bola Tinubu. The trial will run separately in 2023 presidential election, collectively secured over 15 million votes, but fell short individually, allowing Tinubu to clinch victory in a tightly contested race. Now, under the emerging coalition talks anchored on the African Democratic Congress, there is renewed optimism among opposition stakeholders that a unified front could alter Nigeria's political trajectory. But beneath the optimism lies a complex web of competing ambitions, ideological differences, and entrenched political structures that could either make or mar the alliance. The 2023 presidential election is the basis for the current coalition calculations. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, declared Bola Tinubu the winner with a total of 8,794,726 votes. He defeated Atiku Abubakar, who received 6,984 votes, and Obi, who secured 6,101 votes, 53,000 votes, and Kwankwanso finished fourth with over 1 million votes. The result was announced then by the INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, in the early hours at the International Coalition Center in Abuja, immediately sparked controversy. Agents of the PDP and the NNPP rejected the outcome, walking out of the Coalition Center, after which Bola Tinubu was declared the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Initially, it was rumored that the founder of NNPP was going to decamp to the ADC, and we saw it live yesterday. He decamped to ADC, African Democratic Congress, and the former governor of Rivers State was in attendance, Rotimi Amechi, former Senate President David Mark, Rauf Aregbesola, and a host of others. And, you know, just like the question popped up yesterday, who is going to serve as the presidential candidate of this party? Who is going to serve as the vice? We have Atiku there, he's ambitious. We have Rotimi Amechi, he's ambitious. We have Peter Obi, he's ambitious. And now Kwankwanso has joined them. How they are going to manage their ego and, of course, their ambitions and form a formidable opposition to challenge the current president is the big question for me.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
I mean, it's so funny.
Because I'm having a dick already.
Ayodele Fayose, the piece yesterday said, well, if you do not have Peter Obi on that ballot, forget it. Every other thing you people are doing, I don't understand. Because, I mean, nobody can actually decipher how those big wigs, who all in their own personal rights have personal ambitions to be president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. How do you want to go about it? Who will step down for one? Who will bow for one? And Peter Obi, who's been saying, I mean, for whoever cares to listen, I do not want to be the running mate to anybody. What's going to happen? So the party has not held its convention.
Not yet.
The party right now, I don't even know what exactly they have up their sleeves.
And they have factions.
They are still in court. The party is still in court. So I don't know. Like Anyway, you know, in politics, never say never. Until we see the well, maybe they'll also do consensus candidacy.
I mean, Bola, you pointed out something very, very significant. At the end of the day, Obi is going to be a factor. Because Kwankwanso is from the north, Atiku is from the north, Amechi is from the south, and I do not see Amechi clinching that ticket where Atiku is.
Amechi may clinch a vice president.
It's too
dicey.
Not too dicey.
What is it? It's too...
Let me not use that language because
anyways,
we're on TV.
Time will tell. We will know where exactly this pendulum is swinging very soon. Maybe now that Kwankwanso has decamped and now a member of the ADC, they will go back to the drawing board and see how this will work and see how they want to zone in. Mathematically, Ajibola, mathematically, we cannot make sense of it. But politically, they can make sense of it.
Okay.
So let us wait for them. They are the politicians. They own the party. Let us wait. However, let's have it at the back of our minds that there is still a court case pending. So let's see where this pendulum
because the article that I know,
swing.
Baba is getting old.
He's not even talking. It's been so quiet. It's been so quiet.
He might have some joker up his sleeves.
Hey, let's wait now. Can you supersede the party?
Baba is getting old, and this is the only chance for Baba to become the president.
He will jump ship again. He will jump ADC.
He might.
And go back to an MPP.
He won't even dare go to PDP. Wike is waiting.
Anyways, let's take the second story. Some piece of...
Adebimpe is important.
Adebimpe is still trying so hard to make sense of, this comedy.
All of them, they're just some disgruntled elements.
They want to rescue Nigeria.
They want to
rescue Nigeria.
No, the way they are going about it, it's not about rescuing it, it's about rescuing themselves.
Okay. We will wait and see where this drama ends at the end of the day. Some piece of good news for me, because if anything at all, I do not want to queue to buy fuel. So the story says 5 fuel vessels arrive Lagos amid supply worries. Lagos has received 5 vessels carrying petrol and diesel amid growing concerns about the stability of Nigeria's fuel supply. The Punch newspaper reports that the vessels carried a total of 95,000 metric tons of premium motor spirit, that is petrol, and automotive gas oil, diesel, arriving at the Apapa and Tinkan Island port within 2 days. This is according to the latest Nigerian Port Authority's daily shipping position obtained by the newspaper on Monday. The report indicated that the vessels arrived between Friday, March 27 and Sunday, March 29, 2026. The report explains that a vessel named Hudson arrived at the New Oil Jetty in Apapa on Friday with 22,000 metric tons of diesel. According to the report, another vessel named Kingis will be arriving with 15,000 metric tons of PMS via Lister Oil Jetty in Apapa on Friday. Of course, another vessel... These vessels, you know how they are named, are always really, really very funny. Yeah, I know, right? It was reported that the federal government had lifted its ban on fuel imports, granting 6 new licenses for the importation of petrol following concerns over supply amid geopolitical tensions in the Middle East. The move marked a sharp reversal of Nigeria's recent policy aimed at reducing dependence on imported fuel. Some oil marketers confirmed that vessels bringing in their products were coming into Nigeria, and according to them, more trucks would return to the Apapa port after weeks of seeming inactivity. I will leave it here. Nigeria, and of course a lot of businessmen, always love it when there is chaos, love it when there is crisis. And for those who've been so eager or so sad that there was, a lull in importation, are happy now that they can go back and import this product into the country. And like we know, at the moment, the federal government says because of the uncertainty in the Middle East and the war in Iran, yes, marketers can now go ahead and import these products. And so this for them is another avenue to be happy and to make more money off the country as long as we do not queue. As long as we'll continue to buy the product. But government must also not shut, especially the regulators, they must not shut their eyes to the kind of fuel that is being imported.
The quality.
We must ensure that the quality is top notch. Remember, we had gone through this route before where bad fuel were imported, and a lot of people were losing their cars. A lot of cars engines were knocking, a lot of parts were spoiling. I do not want to buy fuel at a ridiculous amount and then my car will spoil again. It doesn't make any sense at all. This is not even the time to help somebody buy fuel, because you think that they have stolen your money. I bought fuel 20,000 yesterday. I was looking at the
fuel gauge?
Not even the gauge, the dispenser.
Oh, okay.
It was not up to 20 liters. It was 1,330.
1,330.
And it was not up to 20 liters. So I looked at it, I said, even with my 20,000, go to pay 20 liters. I carried my car. I said, whoa, Ogbeni.
And I'm sure that will not last you for the week.
This is the second time I'm buying fuel this week.
Abimbola is rich.
It is not about being rich, yo. My salary has finished. Honestly, it's not. You look at it, and I use a big engine. Trouble. If it was small car now, I'll say, okay. We like to do Oshoka and carry car on my head. But I mean, so it's more or less like, okay, you're looking at it, but then you have to commute.
You have to.
So, but some people are already dropping their cars and saying, now, but again, if you look at how...
It is not cheaper.
It is not.
It is not.
It is stressful.
From Ogba.
You will stay under the sun.
Here, to
it's not less than 500.
It is 500.
It's not less
From
than
Ogba
500.
to this place?
Yes.
Now, wow.
You will still walk to bus stop.
And that is to.
From Fro.
And I'm talking about the closest distance now.
So the closest you can get is 500
It's
naira.
500
That's
naira.
and I'm sure that that's not even a bus. So maybe that's not a big. Maybe that's Korokwe. So the other bus will now be saying maybe 700. So if you calculate that to and fro 5 days a week, Ogba is even small. How about those who live in? And then you cannot wait for you are not even talking about Paja.
Oh,
Barua, Ijegun.
Egbeda.
And it's not all of them who have access to BRT. It's not as easy. But like they say, Nigerians are resilient people, Abi.
And there are some people here in this office that they have signed contract with BRT. Like our producers. I know them.
No, so what do you want? What do you expect them to do? I mean, it's still cheaper for them to get on BRT.
I was just throwing shades.
I know. But I mean, no matter how you throw the shades, they will tell you that it's easier for them to go on the BRT.
Abimbola, but you know what? When you look at the figures,
it's not adding up.
It is not. And how people are surviving,
we are just survival mode,
know.
Nigerians. You can't learn.
I don't know how we're
surviving. You can't. We are just...
but you have an alternate means of making extra living. You're a businesswoman.
How many people tie gele now? Shebi Adebimpe's gele. Abi, which one again?
I even thought maybe he was going to say...
Okay, you are putting on your right glasses today. You are putting on your right glasses today.
I even thought he was going to say, have you started using your car for Uber? You have
honestly and frankly, government must do something.
Let's move. Let's move. Let's take your story, Adebimpe.
Well, we see. Network. Okay.
The story has changed.
Okay. Lagos extends deadline for individual tax filing to April 14. Thank God. The Lagos State Internal Revenue Service has extended the deadline for filing individual annual income tax returns by 2 weeks from March 31 to April 14, 2026. The LIRS Executive Chairman, Dr. Ayodele Subara, disclosed this in a statement signed by the Head of Corporate Communications, Monsurat Amasa Oyelude, on Monday, saying the extension was designed to give individuals more time to complete and submit accurate returns. Subara urged taxpayers not to treat the development as an excuse for laxity, stressing that compliance with annual tax obligations should be a matter of habit. He added that the agency had fully phased out manual filings, making the LIRS e-tax platform the sole approved channel for submitting returns. He described the portal accessible at etax.lirs.net as secure, user-friendly, and available around the clock, and asked filers to ensure that tax identification number was correctly entered before submission. That is the story. Okay, tax returns has been extended to April 14. Just yesterday, some of my colleagues were stuck. There was no network.
I was one of them.
Yeah. But I eventually
I
did
didn't
mine
even-
last
I
night.
didn't even see
I
you
eventually
yesterday.
did it last night. The portal eventually opened late last night. I just wanted to get it done and dusted
I had done mine
yesterday.
2 weeks ago.
It's all even the members of their own staff were having
Problems, yeah.
having access to the portal yesterday. But good one that it's been extended. But again, don't wait until it's almost over before you file your tax. It's very easy. Just get it done and dusted with, and you're done. All right.
And Abimbola, before we move to the hashtag, and I think the Code of Conduct Bureau should take a cue from LRS. They should forget papers. We can start filling the form online.
Yeah,
In this age,
the Code of Conduct, it's a federal thing. And Lagos is LRS.
Can't they still late?
They can.
even FRS,
They
you can do your filing of your tax
They will
online.
get there. But they
just carrying paper here
they
and
see
there.
you once in 4 years, so they want to stress you.
I don't even have anything.
Beg.
to
Koda.
declare.
You don't have anything to declare.
Koda. Do you know how
Anyway.
Do you know how much time we waste
They will get there.
because we want to go and sign paper?
They will get there. All right, let's move on. At least it's a step ahead now. The form you download.
Just a step. Maybe the next 4 years. things
Let's
might
go
have
to the X
improved.
platform this morning and take a look at what's trending on the X platform today. This morning, we're taking a look at something happening in South Africa. And we do know that, that country, as much as it is a black nation, or it is it's on the African continent, there's still a lot of dislike between Nigerians and South Africans. And then we ourselves, we do not respect ourselves. We know that South Africa is a place that, abhors all things that, they can't connect. And then you went ahead to go and do installation and call yourself
King
in Naziland.
You know this thing happened in Ghana too, that it became a big problem.
Even in Lagos, didn't it happen? And then, so when you do things and you also do not sample opinions, or you do not ask questions about how the people feel on their land, then you go ahead and do things. You think it's Nigeria that you do anyhow. Now you end up allowing other people to lose their lives because of things that you could have avoided in the first place. Must you be king in another person's land?
If you do anyhow, you see anyhow. And you already know the temper of South Africans towards Nigerians. And still you went ahead wanting to install king. Where?
I don't know. Let's respect
It's not your
ourselves.
country.
Let us do things within the confines of wherever we find ourselves. They do not want it. They do not want it. Put your hand inside your cloth. If you want to install yourself as clean, come back
it
to
inside-
Nigeria.
Translate that to
Don't worry
Yoruba.
about your-
Don't worry.
Put your hand inside your cloth.
Put your hand inside.
We need to move.
What is Ikojaye in English?
Translate it yourself. You kojaye. You go maintain your lane.
You are walking beyond your space.
We need to go. You can go on the X platform this morning and take a further read on why South Africa is trending. We'll take a quick break. When we return, the conversation will be here this morning, and today we're taking a look at, the race towards 2027 it has started, and only yesterday did we see Rabiu Kwakwanto dump the party he pioneered, a party we saw has his baby, and now has joined the ADC. What's going to happen?
What's going to happen to the red and white cap?
Kwakwansia movement, you will carry it to
Black and yellow and green.
That conversation is after this short break.